Council members, thank you very much for your time. My name is Jonathan Bair. I'm a board member of Old Oakland Neighbors and chair of the city's Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee. Not only do I enjoy patronizing uptown businesses, I've worked for a majority of the business and property owners in the immediate area of this proposed parking lot, including Forest City, Brog Properties, and Cafe Van Cleef. I urge you to reject this proposed parking lot as unnecessary, dangerous to pedestrians, and as bad planning. The need for surface parking in this area is unsupported by data and clashes with all transportation plans for the area. There are a variety of tools to increase parking availability without endangering pedestrians or blighting the landscape. Parking meters and lot hours can be extended, street sweeping hours changed, and signage installed. Forest City could open up some of their unused parking spaces to the public. It is disappointing that the redevelopment agency is pushing surface parking without exploring these alternatives. It is bad planning and not in keeping with Oakland's Transit First policy. As you may know, the downtown zoning update approved by the Planning Commission includes an outright ban on all surface parking downtown. This decision was made in keeping with the general plan, with best transportation practices, and with the city's retail revitalization study. Now is the wrong time to start backtracking on these policies. If you are concerned about the visual impact of the parking lot, there are alternatives. Forest City is willing to subsidize this parking lot to the tune of over $100,000. Can those funds be used to improve the lot for something other than parking? An attractive fence could enclose large-scale sculptures. A cyclone fence could host murals from the students of the Oakland School for the Arts. I would like to see this area used as a staging ground for the construction of the long-delayed sidewalk improvements that the redevelopment agency has been promising investors for several years. Please direct the redevelopment agency to move more quickly on the sidewalk improvement plan and to develop a transportation plan for the area before asking for subsidized car parking. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna.
My name is Jonathan Bair. I am chair of the City of Oakland's Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, and I'm a marketing consultant working with small and mid-sized businesses here in Oakland. I'm here to urge you to reject the proposal before you tonight and instead to do what you promised and come back with an evaluation of the impact of parking regulations this fall. I understand that for many people who do not use city or county services or public transportation, evening meter fees may be their most direct experience with budget cuts. But the city's budget situation is very painful for countless Oaklanders, the ones who have been here many times before advocating for arts funding, for library service, and for community policing. $1 million is simply too much to subsidize parking for leisure activities. Free evening parking doesn't actually help businesses. As many of you noted during the several public hearings on parking meter hours earlier this year, when there are no meters operation in the evening, the spaces are taken by residents and there's no spaces available for patrons. You only have to look at the lack of parking in the waterfront warehouse district, which is not metered, to see how meters create parking. They don't hurt parking. There's so much empty rhetoric surrounding this issue. Plenty of establishments in Oakland have free dedicated parking, particularly those that compete with surrounding areas. Other cities, like Emeryville, have Emeryville's parking going 24 hours. San Francisco's public parking is either 7 or 9 p.m. as the cutoff, depending on the area. And Portland and Seattle, one city known for good public transportation, one city not, have their fees go till 8 p.m. Oakland is looking for you for leadership. All of the people that depend on vital city services but don't have the attention of the television news need you to make responsible decisions about the city's budget. Conceding that parking meters somehow hurt businesses or that user fees for tremendously costly public space is an inappropriate place to look for public revenue will only make it harder to implement the innovative and well-thought-out policies that Oakland so desperately needs. Look, it's easy to turn people out to ask for free parking, but it's hard to balance the budget. This is not a balanced budget. Please come back in the fall, as you promised, with an evaluation based on data and not overheated rhetoric. Thank you.
Thank you.